A very warm good evening to everyone. Good evening, Adab, Sasriyakal, Vanakkam, and Namma from the Playbook. I'm Varun. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the Playbook. For all the viewers who want to know what Playbook is, it's a gamified social learning platform to inculcate the good skills, 21st century skills in the kids and give them those outcomes so that they not just learn but also create, engage with peers globally, and build real life skills and, of course, shine in life. It's a very special day for us. A very happy Ramadan to all the viewers who are watching this, and being the first Friday of the this pious month. And of course, happy Navratri to everyone. It's a very special moment for us, and that's the reason why all of us have gathered today. Uh, I wanted to introduce you to someone very special to us. Inaya Kashish is the star of the evening. And before we introduce and let her introduce herself, I just wanted to share one small incident that happened, and that's how we got to meet each other. So Inaya came with a dream. Her dream was to create her own book, become a published author. So when we met, she was a little kid, an 8-year old, boosting with energy, a lot of thoughts in mind, and we just gave her a direction. Direction in the form of penning down her thoughts in a more structured manner, giving her the right kind of motivation. It's been more than a year since we know each other, and today we are here to celebrate her milestone of being a published author. So, good evening, everyone, and good evening, Inaya, and welcome to the book launch of your own creation, 365 Days of Writing. So why don't you quickly introduce yourself and let the world know who Inaya Kashish is?
Hello everyone, I am Inaya Kashish from Lucknow, Lamatna Girls College. I love to read, write and create. Thank you.
Lovely. And we have Fatima ma'am, who's Inaya's mother, and she has played a pivotal role in actually bringing everything into one single piece, having all of us on the same page. Inaya was continuously creating and making the best use of the pandemic. She got exposed to all the major subscriptions, books. So it's always the parents who give the direction to the kids and help us to get introduced to such creative souls existing in every nook and corner of the country. And Inaya belongs to the city of Nawabs. So welcome, Inaya. So my first question to you is that how did you come up with the idea of naming your book as 365 Days of Writing? And please share more about what the book contains.
Like in the pandemic, in the lockdown last year, my school was closed and I was like sitting and I was not having anything to do. So I started involving myself into reading and writing. And I started reading. My first novel was The Magic Needle by Enid Blyton, and that my teacher gave me. And then I started reading that, and I didn't like it first of all. But slowly and gradually, I came up to that level that I have now started reading the Harry Potter series by J.K. Rowling. In the lockdown, one day my mate's daughter came and she was crying helplessly because her parents were jobless and they were having scarcity of money. So I thought, why shouldn't I compile all my write-ups and my poems and stories and create a book, and I should sell it. And whatever royalty I'll get, I'll give it to the poor so they can be well off. So that is the reason I made this book, and the 365 days of writing word has come from the whole year which I spent my time in reading and writing. Thank you.
Lovely, Inaya. I mean, like the thoughts that actually triggered you to start penning down your thoughts, and such lovely creations in the form of poems and stories that you have written. It's really worth appreciation, and truly you justify the meaning of your name, which is basically the gift of God. And to the thought behind it, the nobility in your thought process will take you a very long way, and I'm sure, and we would love to help you out and facilitate in whatever aspirations you have to achieve later on as well, because this is just the beginning. So I wanted to know, Inaya, that obviously it's not a one person effort, right? You got introduced to it through your teacher, you mentioned about it. Ma'am has been like taking a very active role in your development. But who are the other people that you want to mention on this forum who have actually given you this direction, given you the kind of motivation to bring your thoughts to life?
First of all, my parents and my grandparents, and then my school because they have taught me to read and write. And of course, the Playbook members, Harsh sir and Varun sir, because like they have introduced me to what is writing and how to create things. So I would thank all of the Playbook members to bring me to this milestone. Thank you.
Great. So I would ask the organizers to just present the book, and the book is available on Amazon, on Flipkart, as well as on Notion Press. So this is the front cover of the book, 365 Days of Writing by Inaya Kashish. She's a 10-year-old, super creative individual, has a lot of ideas, and it has like more than 15 plus stories, 15 plus poems, around 7 to 8 stories, and from across different genres. So you will find something on your on nature, you'll find something on parenting, you'll find poems and stories on how kids feel, and of course about different types of emotions. I am like, I haven't read the entire book, but I'm in the middle of it, but I'm sure by this weekend I'll be done with the book. So you can order your copies from Amazon, Flipkart, and in case you want a signed copy, then you can get in touch with Inaya and ma'am, and they would love to actually share a signed copy with you. So great. And Inaya, where is this pic taken from, like taken at?
This is taken from Haldwani in the
Okay.
mountain region, and that is where I went a few months back, and that
Nice.
is the photo I got there.
Nice. So you like posing for a photograph, and of course it's not a like, not that doesn't happen every day, right? So you obviously deserve the photo shoot.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. So as I mentioned to everyone, that there are a lot of things that Inaya has covered in her book, ranging from friendship, from nature, etc., and from parenting. And I'm sure there are a lot of mothers who would be watching it. There are two poems that Inaya has written on moms, and moms, of course, like uh, play a major role in all our lives. So we never grow up in front of our moms. We're always kids. So, Vinay, why don't you read out one of the pieces, because and it's also one of my personal favorites. So it would be good for the viewers to also listen to it and hear you out.
Yes, of course. So I am reading a poem based on all the loving moms, and here it goes. My mom, my mom. I can't define my love for you. The love you give me is really true. You were really good in your childhood days. I know as far. You were also born as sweet as a chocolate bar. The voice you used to swipe my face, the hand you used to wipe my tears. You are really a kind soul. To be your worthy daughter is my goal. You help me whenever I am in trouble. Your love is my medicine for every struggle. I love you infinitely, like the stars in the sky. And when you go out for work, I helplessly cry. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, and this deserves a round of applause. Like before I move ahead with I have a lot of questions for you, Inaya. But before that, since it's kind of emotional as well as a bit of humor in the poem. My question is for Fatima, ma'am. Ma'am, how does it feel to be here on this forum? And please share about your experience and why were you so motivated in making Inaya come up with this before like she turns 10. And so yeah, man, being an educator yourself, it's lovely to have you. So good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, sir. Thank you so much, first of all. And today that dream has come true. Actually, since beginning, I used to notice that Inaya was very fond of reading and writing. And since her early years, she used to write and she used to read a lot. First of all, though, I would like to say a big thank you to her school, Lamatnia Girls College, Lucknow, who has groomed her very well. And yes, of course, during COVID times when she was indoors and she had nothing to do, she herself got engaged in books. She used to spend hours and hours in reading. And finally, I got connected with you. And I really love the course of Playbook. The courses you people are, giving it to the children. I mean, the kind of platform you people are giving it to the children, it's actually awesome. And here I would like to mention my special thanks to you, respected Varun sir, and to her sir. You people are just doing a wonderful job. I must tell you, wonderful job. And though in the beginning she did the beginner's course, but later on she realized, she said, Mama, no, I want to do the advanced course. And when I saw that she's more interested in this, and after doing that course, she has really, improved on her skills. So she did advanced course also from Playbook. That was Write It Right. And after that, today here it is. This is her first book which is being published, and she has become a published author. The credit goes to you people only. Thank you so very much. Thanks to Playbook. Thanks a
And
lot.
it's good to hear it from a proud mother and super creative soul that you have, and this is just the beginning of many more milestones that we are going to achieve together. To the audience, Inaya is not just a writer, but she does a lot of other things. She has got a range of hobbies, and that's why she includes a variety of things when she pens down her thoughts, because she's exposed to a lot of things. Credit goes to the parents as well as the kind of environment she's getting in the early years of her life. So, Inaya, what are your hobbies, and how do you pick those kind of incidents or situations, and then you culminate everything into your stories? Like, what do you do when you are doing other activities?
First of all, my hobbies are I love to read and write. But after that, my hobbies are I love to sing. I even like to play keyboard. I even have one, and I go for rollers. I like learn roller skating in my school camp, and I have many more. So I just take my pen and sit on a chair and take a paper and start to think about one topic. And I don't know how, but it comes into my mind, and I keep on scribbling it down on the paper.
Lovely. And I would probably take tips from you, because writing for me has been a lost cause. I've always tried, I've found a place. People suggest that you need to have a spot where you can think, and there are multiple other kind of things that you're supposed to do, but certainly it hasn't happened with me till now. So, Inaya, please teach me. So, I would be glad to learn this art of scribbling that you call, but it is basically art of expressions that we see when it comes to life. So I would like to thank the illustrators, the designers of the book, Siddharth, Harsh, and the proofreading has been done by the Playbook team with Ritam Kuratul at the back end, who have made sure that even a single word like on A or D, everything is in place before it comes out. So this is just a glimpse of the book. If you can flip it and show the first few pages of the book, that would be great too. So as I told you that there are like a range of poems and stories, and with morals as well. A few of them have very beautiful morals. I don't know how it came. I guess it's Inaya scribbling and then coming up with morals also. So yeah, it has been beautifully curated. So do buy a copy. Encourage, because it's for a noble cause, as Inaya mentioned that she wants to donate all the proceeds uh, for educating the people, because not everyone is fortunate enough to pursue or basically create. So great Anaya, and like it's very heartening to be interacting with you and ma'am in that today evening. My next question to you, Anaya, is that obviously everyone have their like favorites, right? So who's your favorite authors, and why?
My favorite author is J.K. Rowling, and because the way she has depicted Harry Potter series, the way she has imagined and like she has written it up, her grammar and words are incredible, and I really like it. I even like Ruskin Bond, and Roald Dahl, Enid Blyton, and many more authors. But my the favorite one is J.K. Rowling. I don't know why, but the way she has animated and illustrated the Harry Potter series, I really love it.
Great, and I'm sure there are a lot of Potter fans, and to like increase your knowledge or revisit the world of Hogwarts, you can also visit the playbook.fun, which is the new world that we have created. It has a range of stories, poems, like crosswords, quizzes, videos, where you not just like consume content, but also you can create your own quizzes and crosswords. And there are a lot of kids who are creating crosswords and quizzes about Potter exclusively. So there's a Potter community. There's an army that is coming up. There are quizzes on Shark Tank, which was the recently concluded show on entrepreneurship, which has motivated a lot of young entrepreneurs in the country. Playbook being one of them. Yeah. And my next question to you, Inaya, is that we often hear about the word writer's block, and what happens is that people say that you cannot just keep penning down your thoughts, right? There is a block that comes, and I want to know, and for all the viewers as well, that any kind of suggestions that you might have, or the challenges that you faced and how you overcame it during the journey, because more the journey and the process is more beautiful than the end result. So if you could shed some light on that, that would be really helpful for all our viewers as well as for myself.
Yes. I was start with a say that is today a reader, tomorrow a leader. That every child can have success in life. Just you have to just engage yourself in studying and reading and writing. And if you do it, and then only you can success in life, and you will shine like a star in the world if you like engage yourself and show it to everyone.
Great, and that doesn't seem like it's coming from kid who I met when she was like 8, and you've kind of matured. I don't know whether it's the pandemic or it's the exposure that you got to different forms of literature, books, authors that makes you say all this. So great. Any questions from the audience would be we would be happy to answer those. And yeah, it's a great moment for all of us. It's always the good to see like one step at a time when you walk, right? Starting from general first, like finding a word from a dictionary, to then making sentences, then starting with like continuing with making paragraphs, and then now like writing poems and stories on a regular basis. So that's great, Inaya. And what next? This is one thing that a lot of people in like at Playbook and mentors were asking, that ऐसा होता है कि चलो एक बार हो गया तो खत्म हो गया, फिर अब एक बुक आ गया, चलो अब कुछ और एक्टिविटी में जाते हैं. So what next, Inaya? What are you up to these days? Because we would want to know that.
This is also I'm writing a lot because like I love to do it and I'll never leave it till I grow up, because it is an attachment I don't know, but I will never leave it.
Wow. So that this is first of the many things that we would be reading, that is coming from your mind, right? This is not the last thing that we are reading. Great, great. So Fatima ma'am, anything from your side? Because I am done with my set of questions. If the audience has like anything to ask from Inaya or myself, would be happy to answer those. And before that, like Fatima ma'am, if there's anything else that you want to mention on this forum, please do so.
No, sir. Again, I just wanted to say thank you to you people. Thanks to Playbook team. Thanks to all the mentors who have, who have helped Inaya to achieve this dream. Thank you so very much.
Special mention to Rashika, who kind of generated that interest in a virtual medium. It's not easy to like keep the attention span of a child for an hour continuously for like 6 to 7 months. And yeah, so that's actually great to know. And before we like summarize today's evening, I would want to just give you a glimpse of what the world of the Playbook world is. And every child is a leader, creator, and we have the summer camp coming up. It starts from the 15th of April till the 31st of May. There are every day there are live classes. There are like different sessions, speakers coming from various parts of the like different kinds of professions, and to basically let the kids know that there is more than the conventional career paths that you choose. There are series of we watch Netflix, which is like a series we have created, a binge reading thing, which is this like a Netflix of stories. You can read, you can like solve crosswords, you can play games, and you can also create them. Now, what happens is that you don't do this just for the sake of doing it. You are incentivized in the form of Playbook coins that you get. Everything that you create, so tomorrow if you have something that might not go to a book but you want to express it, you can start expressing yourself. It's a forum for kids, which is 100% safe and gamified platform. So you can post your stuff here on the community. You earn coins for your creations. Everything that you do, you get coins, and you can buy books, you can buy headphones, you can buy smartwatches, you can buy Kindles, and it keeps on like getting added. So and there are a range of competitions that you can test out your knowledge. A few of them are live, and a few more will get added in the uh, coming days, because summers are coming up, and we would request all of you to just sign up on the platform. It's free for all. And of course Inaya's book will also be listed in the store, so in case you don't want to buy it, you can simply order it after doing the hard work. So yeah, on that note, I would like to thank and thanks a lot for giving us this opportunity. I thank all the audience for taking out time to hear us out, to meet the little creator that Inaya is, and you're not meeting her for the last time, of course, because there are many more things that we'll be celebrating together. Wish everyone a very happy Ramzan, a happy Navratri, and a great weekend ahead. Inaya, any last words from your side? What do you want to tell the audience?
I just wanted to tell that very big thank you to the Playbook members and keep on reading and writing. We have to do that.
And of course, buy a copy. Please don't
Yes.
forget to buy a copy. Whoever is attending, please do buy a copy. Share it with your friends and family. It would be a good encouragement for these young souls, and many more will come. And many more will get encouraged to actually start penning down, because creativity is something that we need, not just for schools or exams or anything, but in life. If there's no creativity, there's no charm, and there's no kind of that the nectar of life, right? That's how I would like to state it. So on that note, wish you all a great evening, a very good night, and have a great weekend. Stay safe. The variant is again coming back, so please take precautions. So yeah, and have a great evening. Bye bye, and all the best, Inaya, for your journey.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.